I feel like comparing these two women is almost like comparing apples to oranges because they lived into totally different eras. But at the same time, they're both super famous. They were both incredibly rich and they were both seen as like the most beautiful woman in the world in their respective eras. So that's why I think this comparison is still really interesting. So today we gonna be putting up Cleopatra and Kim Kardashian in the ring and we'll figure out who would win. The first category is going to be fame. Both of these women were famous for being famous. Like they had all of the spotlight on them. They loved the cameras. They knew how to play into it. And they were pretty much known as like the most beautiful woman in the world during their time. However, I do have to say that Cleopatra was way more famous than Kim Kardashian will ever be. Like Cleopatra was literally ruling an entire country. She was featured on coins. Everybody knew her. She was commissioning statues to be made of her, like she wanted to be remembered, and I feel like she definitely achieved that. Kim Kardashian, she's also very famous, and she has a lot of things named after her. But I feel like when people talk about Kim Kardashian, it's a little bit more like, she's got a big butt or like she's got a lot of money. There's not a lot of things that are actually named after her. You know what I mean. The next category is going to be power. And this one is definitely going to go to Cleopatra. Like Cleopatra was literally a queen. She ruled an entire country. And even though Kim Kardashian is rich, she's never had any type of rule or power over anyone. Maybe when she was like head of the Kardashian empire and like had everyone working for her, but that was just a business. This is like literal power. The next category is going to be sex appeal. And this one's kind of hard to judge because we don't know how sexy Cleopatra was. We don't know if she was like a bombshell or if she was kind of plain looking. There's only a few pictures of her and they're like really old. So, it's kind of hard to tell. But based off of the fact that she slept with a lot of powerful men and she also slept with like common folk, I'd say that she was probably pretty sexy. She was known as like the most beautiful woman in the world. So I'd say she definitely had some type of sex appeal. On the other hand, we have Kim Kardashian. And Kim Kardashian definitely knows how to use her sex appeal to her advantage. Like she's made millions upon millions of dollars simply by posting pictures of herself online. Like she knows how to use her body, her beauty, her sex appeal to her advantage. So, I definitely think that she would win this category. Next category is going to be intelligence. And I feel like this one is also pretty hard to judge because we don't really know how smart Cleopatra was. She was educated, she could read hieroglyphics, she knew how to speak multiple languages, she was very cultured, but at the same time, she also made some pretty dumb decisions. Like when she chose to side with the Romans, she could have chosen to side with the Egyptians. But she didn't, so I feel like she wasn't that smart. On the other hand, we have Kim Kardashian, who does seem pretty smart. She went from being on this like shitty TV show called Keeping Up with the Kardashians to being a billionaire. So she definitely knows how to make good decisions and she knows how to pick things that are gone now turn into gold. So I'm gonna have to give this one to Kim Kardashian. The next category is going to be style. Both of these women were known for their amazing style. They knew how to make an entrance. They knew how to dress the part. And they both really loved jewelry and nice clothes and all that jazz. Look at this picture of Cleopatra. She is serving. Look at that dress. It's giving mermaid. It's giving vintage Hollywood glam. And then on the other side, we have Kim Kardashian who literally made a name for herself by wearing tight dresses and looking super sexy. She knows how to dress for her body type and she knows how to make people's heads turn. So, I feel like this one is really hard to judge. I feel like it's just gonna be based off of personal preference. Personally, I love Cleopatra's style a little bit more. I feel like she looked really elegant and classy and timeless. But I know a lot of people are gonna now disagree with me and say that Kim Kardashian's style is way Better, the next category is going to be feminine archetype. And both of these women definitely embody the femme fatale archetype, which is basically a woman who uses her beauty and her sex appeal to get what she wants. These women weren't helpless. They weren't sweet. They weren't innocent. They knew what they wanted and they went after it. So now that we've gone through all of the categories, it's time to tally up the votes. And honestly, I feel like this one is super close. But I'm gonna have to give it to Cleopatra simply because she had more power. Like she was a queen. She ruled an entire country. Like that automatically puts her above Kim Kardashian. If Cleopatra was alive today, she would be a billionaire, like for sure. And I feel like she would have all of the spotlight on her. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to her.